Today's show is brought to you by Hawaii Catholic Schools. Congratulations to 2021 Teacher of the Year, Mary Jane Venata of Maryknoll School. Mahalo to award sponsors, Chaminade University, John C. and Mary Lou Brogan, Aloha Kia, Hele Gas, and the Augustine Educational Foundation.
Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. The Honolulu Police Department says it will significantly increase its enforcement efforts in Chinatown in response to community concerns about crime in the area. HPD officials said they will now provide 24/7 coverage in Chinatown in 4 6-hour shifts that will consist of 1 supervisor and 6 officers. Officers will patrol the area in pairs and report enforcement statistics daily. Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi said he was appalled with the amount of illegal activity in Chinatown, and he called the current situation unacceptable. City officials say the increased police presence will deter criminal activity and create a safer environment for Chinatown residents, workers, and visitors. The increased police enforcement will begin this month and continue through the end of the year. Hawaii health officials reported 39 new coronavirus cases today, bringing the total number of infections since the start of the pandemic to 38,121. There were no new coronavirus-related fatalities reported today, so the state's COVID death toll remains at 518. Today's new infection cases include 24 on Oahu, 9 on the Big Island, 1 on Maui, and 5 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside of the state. State officials also said more than 1.7 million doses of the vaccine have been administered, with 58% of Hawaii's population now fully vaccinated. The number of active COVID cases in Hawaii remains low, with 607 infected people who are required to quarantine in the state. 3 Honolulu police officers want a judge to dismiss charges against them in connection with the fatal shooting of a 16-year-old Micronesian boy in April. The officer's motion to dismiss argues that it is unconstitutional for prosecutors to file charges after a grand jury declined to indict them. Attorneys representing officers Zachary Ani, Jeffrey Tom, and Christopher Fredelucis filed the motion in Honolulu court Tuesday. On April 5th, officers shot and killed I Remember Sidecap, who police said was driving a stolen car linked to an armed robbery, burglary, purse snatching, and car theft. Police said Sidecap led officers on a chase immediately before the shooting. Officer Tom is charged with murder in the case, while the other 2 officers are charged with second-degree attempted murder. A 41-year-old visitor from Texas has died after he ran into trouble while snorkeling in waters off Electric Beach on the leeward Oahu coast. The visitor was snorkeling when he became distressed just before 3 p.m. on Tuesday. Police said his wife brought him to shore where he collapsed and became unresponsive. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services paramedics treated the critically injured man and took him to Queens Medical Center, West Oahu, where he later died. His identity was not immediately released. Finally, the median sale price for single-family homes on Oahu hit another record high in June, the 5th time that's happened in the last 6 months. The Honolulu Board of Realtors says the median price for single-family homes increased 27% in June to $979,000, up from $770,000 in June 2020. Last month's median sale price topped the previous record high of $978,000 set in May. Economist Paul Brubaker says the price surge is because of low inventory, not meeting demand as people work from home amid the pandemic. There were 451 single-family home sales in June, up 49% from 302 in June 2020. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at Star-Advertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Today's show was brought to you by Hawaii Catholic Schools, inspiring minds, sharing faith. Go to CatholicSchoolsHawaii.org today for more information on our 27 schools statewide. We accept applications and enroll students year-round.